Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Wednesday night, we're halfway through the week. Just need to get through next week and then I'm on Christmas break. Yay! Tonight, we're talking inflation. Oh my goodness, have you seen the UK inflation? It's gone down. And oh my goodness, the politicians, the bankers, the investors, all that, they're so excited. They're saying how fabulous it is, it's gone down, that's it peaked, it's never going to be as high again for ages and ages, all that sort of stuff, because it's gone from 11.1 to 10.7. So, you know, that's the way the politicians are spinning it is that, you know, we told you that we couldn't afford to be paying you wages, we couldn't afford to be doing anything because the most important thing was that inflation has to come down. And now it's coming down. So, yes, we're not going to change anything. You don't need any more money. You don't need any more help because inflation's coming down. We just need to get through this. Really? We. Part of we consists of the politicians. Well, part of we consists of the investment bankers. Do you want to tell me that? Because the main reason that the rate of inflation has come down is because fuel prices have dropped. The average inflation rate for food is still sitting at 14%. Some items have doubled in price, including gas actually. But food items, some of them have doubled. I think, is it eggs are 29% up, oil or something is almost doubled. I mean, it's ridiculous price increases. They have not come down. They're still going up. As I've said before, if you look at the ONS graph, they have this middle line and there's like the minuses go down that way and the pluses go up that way and fuel has gone way down. Food's still going up. It's not started going down yet. Now, for most people, yes, I know that the cost of fuel goes round everything, you know, the trucks that bring things to us, etc., the cars that take us to work, the buses that take us to work, get us different places that we want to be, the trains that take us to visit family, although they're not running at the moment, so, however, that's all well and good, but you still have to feed your family. The price of fuel coming down, the price of motoring costs coming down, is not yet reflected in our day-to-day immediate costs, which is how to power your home for heating and lighting and how to feed your family. So, to me, it's like there's two very, very different sides to this. If you read the media, if you watch the news or whatever, you know, and they've got the politicians on, they're like, yay, this is inflation, it's on a downturn. Not for me, it's not. I don't have a downturn in my cost of living. My energy prices have not suddenly gone down. My food prices have not suddenly gone down. So for some politician to sit there and go, we just need to get through this, I'm sorry, you don't have to worry about the same things that I do. You really don't. And some other report that I saw today, it was written by Gordon Brown. Don't particularly like the man, have to say. But he wrote a report which said that people on universal credits, most of them don't get the published rate of universal credits. Because most of them, like if you lose your job, you don't get universal credits for 5 weeks. So they give you a hardship loan. So that gets taken off. Anything like that gets taken off. If you're in energy arrears, now there was another report I read where they literally 300 and something energy bills. One of the courts just signed all of them at once to say yes, they can all be forced onto pay-as-you-go meters. 300 odd in one case. And basically the power company solicitor said, there's nobody vulnerable, there's no one with special needs, so we'd like to just put them all on prepayment meters because they're in debt. And the judge went, okay. So that's another thing that can get taken off your benefits. So actually, according to this report, there's very few people actually get the advertised rate of universal credits or unemployment benefit or whatever it is because there's so many other things that have to come off. And I think his example was, if you were a mum, dad and 3 kids, and one of the parents was working, you were supposed to get 46 something per day. And it worked out you got 25. So it was like £5 each per day. And that's supposed to cover everything. Your food, your energy, your clothing, your school uniforms, everything. So for all the, what do you call it? What's the word? I don't remember, it'll come back to me. For all the institutions of government can say, isn't it fabulous? Interest rates have come down. Interest rates have not come down in my life. In my day-to-day living, I still have to deal with the 50% rise in energy costs, with the 14%, 29%, 30-something% rise in food costs. So do not at me about how fabulous this is and how we all just need to get through it, because no, this is a complete load of rubbish. And tomorrow, seemingly, the Bank of England is looking at the interest rates, and I read somewhere that there was 6 of them, 5 of them voted to put it up by 0.75%, and only one of them said 0.5. But they're hoping that due to the fact of inflation's come down, they are hoping that the Bank of England will only put in interest rates up by 5%. Yeah, that's going to be a great help to people. Again, I have no words for all these people who have worked all these years and got all these mortgages in them, the last 5 years of their mortgage, and all of a sudden their payments go up from 2% to 5.5%, and their wages don't follow. In fact, their wages have gone down in real terms. So yes, there is definitely 2 sides to the story of inflation has gone down. It's a load of rubbish for the majority of the people in the UK. It makes no difference to us. We are still going to struggle. Unless they put wages up, unless they put benefits up, unless they give us a better standard of living as the minimum, as in minimum living wage, needs to be put up to reflect what we are having to pay out day after day. So there you go. That's my thing. Totally annoyed with the fact that it's like, isn't it great? Inflation's gone down. No. No, it's not, because it's not gone down for the majority of people. It's not actually making a difference to them. So yes, bit stroppy, but there you go. I thought I did very well there. Quick note, Saturday night, Marianne and I will be going live again, and we should be able to do it from my channel, because I have suddenly got this live together thing. It came up on my phone. So 8 o'clock Saturday night, keep an eye out, and hopefully we will manage to go live. So catch you later.